Yo, Gun, hey, Gun, we got some good topics, bro.
Yeah,
What you got?
nothing
Before
this
we
week.
jump it off.
Absolutely nothing.
So you just jump off. Yo, Kenny got some good ones, so we just gonna jump off of him, bro.
Yeah, you know what? For the last four, I researched and I did, I came with a few topics, but I figured, I'll let you guys, go and find some topics of your own, and then I could feed off you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Good evening, mi gente. Tonight we're bringing you episode 5 of the Bros No Show. Ken Dog here with D-Rock, Gumby on the scene. Waiting on Vic to come in, but
Vic, where you at, Vic? You late?
He's finishing up a documentary.
he's probably out researching one of our topics, so he'll just jump in at one point or another. So we're gonna get things started here today. And first of all, it's been a minute since I seen you guys. How's everybody been?
Good, bro. Real good.
How was Florida? How was the mountains, Gumby? How was, talk to me. How was everything?
Yeah, Gumby, you were like in the Aspen of the East, bro. You was up there, undisclosed location. You weren't even trying to tell nobody where you at.
You noticed that, right?
Yeah. What's up with that, bro?
You peeped that. Yeah.
You like,
everything ain't for everyone. Everything ain't for everyone.
You and the family were like the Latino Kennedys for the weekend, bro. What's up with that?
No, that was something nice my brother put together. He had told me about it about a month ago, and it was up in by Bush Kills up that way.
Oh, word.
Nice.
He has a timeshare up there, so he just said, "Yo, let's go out there with the family," and we haven't done that in a very long time. And I said, "Let's do it." And it was beautiful. My parents up there with his kids and my family, my kids. So it was nice to disconnect for a little bit and get off the grid, bro, because you need that sometimes. I did
that was dope, man.
Yeah, it was nice. I did a little promo coming down the hill, for the snow tubing promo. Don't be a bitch. So I did all that. So that was pretty cool, man. But just a lot of laid back eating, cooking. We made pizza night. We all made pizzas one night. We all hung out. But it was nice just to get away, man. Absolutely, man.
That was dope, man. That was awesome, man. Yeah, I was out in Florida and realized how much I hate the heat and how much I hate the sea. So we went out. I went out on a small boat, my cousin's boat. And we went out to one of the keys, Elliott Key, which is like one of the first keys in Florida across from Miami. And listen, man, those boats are terrible, bro. I almost left my spine somewhere out in the Atlantic, bro. How is that even, I don't even know how people find that fun. And here's the thing, I don't realize how, I gotta give props to these Cubans and Dominicans that want to get over here. And that water is vicious, bro. That water is choppy.
Pero hay que hacerlo. Adiós.
But you did say, I did see in one of your posts, you said, clearly the ocean is not for me, or deep sea is not for me. What? So you don't like it because I do. I love the beach and the ocean and all that. So you've always been like that, or you just found that out now?
Always, bro. You saw the picture of me. I was in the water fully clothed, bro. I had to think twice about taking my socks off, bro. I'm not a fan, man. I'm not a fan. There's a picture of me maybe 20 years ago down there. I went, visiting my cousin. There's a picture of me. You see how big I am, right? I'm a big dude. The tallest of the group. And we went snorkeling, right? And it was the water was knee high. And I had a lifesaver on. I was the only one with the lifesaver on, bro. People make fun of me to this day. But I could never swim, man. So the water is not my friend. Even pools, man. My cousin got a pool. I don't go in it at all, man. I'm not a fan, man.
Yeah.
But yo, don't get me wrong. It was beautiful out there, man. I took the drone up. Yeah, I saw the drone footage. It was gorgeous, man. But the sea is not for me, man. It sucks. Yeah. I mean, but it was a good time. It was a good time.
In regards to the Keys, that's somewhere where I'm trying to make it to real soon.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You been there, Ken?
Oh, yeah.
So I hear it's very, very nice. Blue waters, crystal clear. Yeah. It's like that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like, well, like I said, I went to Elliott Key, which is like the very first key in the row of keys, which is it's literally straight across from Miami. But if you go down to like Marathon, if you go down to Key Largo, oh my
I
God,
made it to
dude,
Key
like
West.
pristine
Like
waters,
that, huh?
dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I
like,
love that. I love that, man. I live for that, bro. That's right up my alley, bro.
when
I
you
love
get a
it.
chance,
Real laid back lifestyle too. Then
Yeah, yeah.
exactly, Kenny. Yo, when you get a chance, bro, like Key West could be a little pricey and very expensive, but if you even go to like Marathon and Key Largo, bro, you'd enjoy it. You'd love it. I mean, the wildlife, the aquatic life,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just the beaches, bro. Yeah, it's worth making a trip if you've never
It's
been.
real laid back, right? You know.
Very
Yeah.
laid back. Very laid back. The locals are awesome. There's a lot of great spots to just go hang out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Bars and tiki bar. Yo, it's dope. It's a really cool spot, man.
We stopped during a cruise, and we actually rented a scooter, and we freaking toured the whole island. My lady and I just freaking toured the whole island, like the whole Key West, like
So it's island like. It's island like.
It's
Yo,
island life, man. It's island life.
Cool.
You wouldn't even think that she was a part of Florida because they don't have the spring breakers like they like the fuckers just went down in Miami, bro. They're not spreading COVID around like they're doing in South Beach.
So it's not a wild scene.
Nah.
It's not. It's not. They're not hip to that, man. They just want you. If you go down there, you're gonna be chill. You, like Kenny said, you rent a scooter. You go to different spots. And
it's like our age groups. It's like our age groups down there.
A lot of retirees out
just
there.
Out, you know?
They're not about that ruckus. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that noise. You know, so it's really dope spot, man.
You don't have that South Beach. You don't have that South Beach.
Nah, man. They kick those people.
They have fun.
Kick them out, bro.
But they don't go crazy. It's it's a lot mellow. It's a grown fun.
Yeah. It's a grown thing. There is one festival they do have called Fantasy Fest, bro, and it's a bunch of viejas walking around naked. I'm good.
Fantasy Fest or Nightmare Fest?
No, same difference.
Is that a side of Fantasy Fest or what's going on here?
Bro, it's Fantasy Fest, and all there's a bunch of viejos walking around butt ass naked. You know, they just feel like walking around butt ass. Lot of knee knockers, out there, man.
Well, you know what? That's good. That's good to know. I mean, not the Fantasy Fest. I'm talking about the
I'm not judging, Gumby. I'm not judging.
No. The only reason why I'm saying that is only because my wife is her 50th is coming up now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for somewhere to take her, and
as a joke, you should go there.
Can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine that it's popping off that week that we go?
You imagine?
I mean, all you're gonna do is enjoy it. You just all you have to do it. I mean, not that you're gonna participate, but I'll be like, yo, I'm just gonna sit out here and people watch.
You guys,
it's a straight freak show. It's a straight.
She wanted to do Greece, she wanted to do like that, that whole like Europe's, Italy and Greece, and it's whatever she wants, man. It's her 50th, so I'm just trying to, and it's in July, so I'm trying to book something now. I just don't know where exactly. And she says, listen, wherever is fine. She's very like that, she doesn't matter to her as long as it's somewhere out of here.
Yeah.
But, well, that's dope, man. Yeah, look, do some. Key West could definitely be a good spot for the. To celebrate and be laid back and just enjoy the, the beach life and the water, man. Mm-hmm. Definitely the spot. But I mean, yo, like y'all saw that Ken was about to touch on this, right, Kenny, about the whole South Beach, yo. What's good, like,
dude?
Why is it always Florida, man?
Did you see the fuckery that's going on in Miami?
Oh yeah. I didn't even I saw some footage and I was like, is it a riot? Like they break out and riot because this mayor shut everything down. Everybody thought that it's all good. Like, we're just gonna go back to normal and we're gonna go spend all this money to go spring break and everything was gonna be hood. Yo, the mayor was like, nope.
It was
he shut that shit. He shut it down.
Yeah. Right, they declared a state of emergency for what I hear.
They had over 1,000 arrests. I think 12 or 15 people died. Bro, it was crazy out there, man. It was like
animalistic, man.
Like if they never saw the outdoors.
Yo, they were talking about that a lot of those arrests were people with illegal guns, bro. People were like coming in with guns and
Yeah,
shit. Like, what?
man.
Yo, what we are? Y'all gonna pop off? Like, it was gonna be like
I mean,
it's crazy.
I
And
mean,
not for nothing,
no
but I've
secret.
seen videos even in Puerto Rico, like the people from out here go out there in groups, and bro, I seen shit at the resorts, like videos at resorts, like people acting crazy, flipping over patio furniture, and bro, it's crazy, man. It's ignorant. It's just
We're,
ignorant.
we're clearly living in different times, bro.
Bro,
You
there's a
know,
difference between having fun and getting lit and acting stupid. Like, there's no need for all that.
I don't know what's in the what's going on now with this.
Something in the water.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really think COVID's the catalyst of the zombie apocalypse.
Yo, who knows?
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, bro. These people.
Did you see that on the CDC posted something? The bro, what's his name? Put it on Kenny on the chat.
In the chat.
It's on the CDC website, and they mentioned something about a zombie apocalypse, bro.
Oh yeah, like a preparation for a zombie apocalypse.
Bro, they know something that we don't know. Well, we might have an idea, but they know more than we know. You know what I mean? Like there's something going on, man. Because this COVID thing is making people act wild right now, man.
It is, bro. It is.
Well,
It's sad.
pretty soon we're gonna see an actual UFO in broad daylight.
That's all we need.
And it's not gonna give a fuck. It's just gonna be there. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Did you read about the asteroid that just passed us, right? So they're talking about in 2029, it's gonna get so close to us that it's gonna knock out satellites that are in our orbit. You want to talk about
that's close
call, dude. Close call. It could potentially knock out satellites in our orbit.
Yo, a lot of motherfuckers are gonna be mad that they can't text anybody.
Yo, Vic's gonna be mad. He'll probably be in the middle of watching a documentary and the cable goes out.
Yo, what happened to the Wi-Fi?
Oh
man.
But what are you gonna
Amazing.
listen? When it comes, bro. And I don't think we're gonna be able to be prepared for it either, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I've been
that's
ready.
something that you're not prepared
I've been ready,
for.
bro. I've been ready for 5 years, bro. I've been calling for the meteor for 5 years. They don't listen to me. I don't mean to be morbid, but sometimes I'd be like, yo, why doesn't the giant meteor just put us out of our misery?
There's a construction company out Midwest somewhere that's actually building like cylinders and bury it under your property. You buy these cylinders, you bury it in your property, and you make like these underground silos for yourself in case something happens. Yo, it's crazy. This guy's making a fortune building this shit, bro.
That is a multi-million-dollar industry. Bunkers, commercial, like not commercial bunkers, but home bunkers. Like people actually, a lot of people do it out. A lot of people doing it out in the desert. They're building full-on bunkers that could withstand a nuclear event.
Yeah. And you know what they're doing? They're doing it with containers. Take containers and multi-linking containers together and fucking converting them into habitable places to live in, bro, for long term. Yo, it's crazy, bro. Crazy.
I gotta get to know. I gotta make friends with one of these people. That way, when it goes down.
Hispanics are not buying that. Hispanics don't give a fuck about that, my guy. I'm telling you right now. They just be like, pues, que pasa lo que pasa. You know what I'm saying? They just be on deck, just waiting. Lo que
Dios quiera.
Es lo que Dios quiere. You know what I'm saying?
And then we start robbing each other.
Plus, yo, listen. I don't think it'd be safe lighting 50 candles in one of those things, bro. That's a fire hazard. You know what I'm saying? You know how the Spanish folks, they want to light the candles. You know what I mean?
They start lighting up all the beat hangs and all the big freaking candles and the tall candles.
Yeah, man. Pásame la galleta de casco con pan de guayaba.
Y la mantequilla.
Con el queso blanco.
Come salchichón.
The salchichon with the potted meat. They're gonna have like 30 pounds of fucking 30,000 pounds of potted meat.
Yo, I wonder if Vic has a documentary for that.
Oh,
The making of potted meat, bro. Like, what is that, man?
I don't know, but that shit tastes good, bro. I like that potted meat, bro.
You be tearing it up?
Gives me heartburn
tearing
first
it up,
a little
Lou?
bit, but I like it.
yeah, too much of
Potted
it.
meat.
Harper.
Yo, that's
Potted
funny.
meat.
You took it back, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
I used to wonder, like, yo, I'm afraid now to even look at the ingredients of potted meat. Like,
It's just a lot of crushed up everything.
just stuff.
Don't
Ingredients. You look
A
at
lot
the
of-
ingredients, it just says, "Don't worry about it.
worry
Just
about
eat
it.
Eat it. Don't worry about it."
Métete esto, olvídate.
apure, eso alimenta.
Meat,
Eso la vida.
meat. It'll just be like it'll just say meat and salt. Don't worry about it. Grab your crackers and mind your business, bro.
That's it. Keep it moving. It's good. You heard?
Oh man.
What else you got, Kenny? What up? Yo, to let everybody know, me and Lou, we're totally unprepared. Kenny's steering the ship. He's got all the topics. So
Yeah,
you know,
and just know, there's always gonna be a person or two that's always gonna be unprepared and just winging it.
Hey, that's why we're the pros.
we look
Anyway.
out after each other. Vic, where you at, Vic?
In the arms of the angel.
I know, right? We could use a John Lennon impression right now.
Listen, I need a dose of the Queen. I need a dose of John Lennon at least every episode. And here he's failing us right now.
Oh,
You know,
man.
hopefully he pops up. Hopefully he pops up soon. All right.
So
We're gonna get a lot of comments. Where the fuck is Vic? You guys suck without Vic. Yo, let me try to do a John Lennon impression. Just how did you do it?
Yo! Not having Vic there made me realize how terrible that D-Rock guy is. Get
Yeah,
that guy off the show.
where the fuck was that little fat guy with the accents? I can just see the comments now, bro.
should I call him?
Where's the little fat queen? Don't get me started in this whole cancel culture thing, man. They're making me sick, bro.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I was
my
just thinking
last
about
nerve.
that, bro. Can you elaborate a little bit on that, bro, and put me on with it? Because
So-
the first time I heard that word with that,
Yeah.
cancel culture, bro, I didn't know what that fucking was until I heard it from you a few weeks ago, dude. I thought you were saying cancer, like as
No.
cancer.
Well, I spell it for some reason. I'm spelling it that way, and I'm offending a lot of people. I gotta
and
I
that's
gotta
what I
spell
thought.
check.
It
I gotta
sounded
spell
like
check
that.
my posts.
What the fuck is
gotta
cancer
spell
culture, bro? Like, so it's cancel.
It's cancel. Am I saying it cancer? Am I saying that? I don't
It
even
sounds
notice
like
what I'm
it.
saying.
That's why I thought it was that, but clearly.
Well, I'm sure as hell spelling it that way. I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? Like, I gotta double check my poll. I spelled everything wrong. But anyways, I'm drawing the line because there was this reporter. You know how you guys know I'm into politics and I'm into news, and I watch the news and shit. But there was this reporter I'm a fan of, Alexi McCannon, and she's a young chick. She's 27 years old, and she was gonna be the editor of Teen Vogue, and she had to step down after a month because some tweets surfaced when she was 17 years old on Twitter, right? They were kind of insensitive. There were kind of things that we joke around, like, about other ethnicities. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're not right, but we don't mean malice. People don't mean malice by some things that's said, right? But these things resurfaced 10 years later, and people just started attacking her about it. And I'm like, yo, my whole thing with this whole cancel culture is that they don't, do you do a self-evaluation before you go out and attack people? Because I could tell that a lot of these people that want to cancel other people, I'm sure that their homes aren't squeaky clean, you know what I'm saying? And how many times have we said dumb shit on Twitter or anywhere? Like when we were teenagers, like how many times have we said things that, like, now we look back and we're like, wow, I can't believe we said that. Like we would say that about each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, it's just making me sick, man. I'm tired of these people. Like, they want to fight and they want to say that people that they're accusing of are toxic when they're the ones that are toxic. They're just as toxic as the people they're accusing of being, you know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of them. I am. I'm tired of it.
They,
So
they,
go ahead,
once
Ken.
they started fucking around with Mr. Potato Head, that's when I was like, oh hell.
All right, so can somebody bring me up to speed with that at least? Because I've seen it, but I don't know what that, what is the
So now Mr. Potato Head there's no Mr. It's just Potato Head.
They wanted Mr.
So
Potato
there's
Head
no
to be
gender.
gender.
There's no more gender on Mr.
They wanted Mr. Potato Head,
But they came out with a Mrs. Potato Head though.
yeah, but the gender neutral, right? So and listen, in the
And I mean, fuck all
in their,
that, bro.
in their defense, I think it was more Hasbro that decided to do that more than that there was an outcry for it. But the fact that Hasbro even addressed that silliness
Like, why change?
is what I don't get. Like, really, is this the hill? Is this the hill these people want to fight on?
It's a new generation. It's a new generation.
But my whole thing is, listen, yo, I for the most part have agreed with a lot of the things these people have had gripes with. But then when you come out with silly shit like this, it waters down everything else that's important.
Yeah.
Because people are gonna tell you to fuck off. The people are not gonna pay attention or respect the plight. And that's what I always try to get across. Like, yo, you're fighting and you're arguing over silly stuff like Dr. Seuss books that were written 80 years ago. Pepe Le Pew, which if you look at the things he did, were innocent. So you want to talk about being sexualized, but you're sexualizing every other thing that you feel like, oh, well, let's cancel this person. Let's cancel this cartoon character of all things, a cartoon character. Come on, man.
Meanwhile, the cartoon character is like 40 years, 50 years old. And
a skunk. It's a skunk.
Yeah, no. And back in the day, that's not even your generation. That's not even from your era. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't even there. They don't even show that cartoon anymore, and you're gonna be writing that. I know. So basically, the cancel culture is the people who just are like that culture of sensitivity, right? Right. Everyone's all sensitive, right? With little things like that.
Everything's got to be PC.
I can't.
And listen, and you guys know that I loathe our former president, and but it gives, when these people do these stupid things, it gives validity to what he was saying, that you can't say certain things, because you know what, there is a lot of things you can't say. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's the nature of the beast. But when you start picking on things that really shouldn't even be a factor, right? Like, it shouldn't even, like, why are you worried about a potato having being Mr. or Mrs.? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that a national issue? Then you give validity to the nonsense that this guy would spew. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my whole thing. You want to fight. You can't fight toxic with toxic. It just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just tired of them. I'm tired. I just wish, I'm at a point now that I just wish they would just go away. I mean, like,
sometimes it's like that Karen thing is just spreading. It's like a disease.
It's carrying on, like, steroid, heroin, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. It's insane, bro.
So how do you feel about this couple who was asked? I forget the celebrity. I really didn't. I overheard it on the radio show. I believe I overheard it over 105.1 with Charlemagne and them. It was a celebrity couple who was asked. So what gender is the baby? I think she's like already like 7 or 8 months. She already knows the gender, but they asked her, right? So what gender is the baby? And the couple responded, well, we'll find out when, he's around 17 or 18, meaning that they didn't say it was a boy or girl. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I'm not down with that, bro. That's a little too. Do you see? But do you understand what I'm saying? They didn't want to say whether it was a boy or girl until the baby was already out of age to where the baby, or the actual person knew what it was at the time. Because we're living in that world where you don't know, right? Because
Listen, at the end of the day, it's their baby, it's their right, but it's silly, right?
But that's what I'm saying. It's
You know, you don't you want to defy science, you want to defy anatomy, whatever. But so be it. You want to sound like an idiot, so be it.
but that
It's a
sounds like
different-
an idiot. That sounds like
it's a different. Listen, it's a different story if the kid, you know, grows up and finds out if you know that they're gay or that they're, you know what I'm saying, or even, you know, transgender, you know, later. But to say something stupid like that, we'll wait till the seven.
Like,
Yo,
what is it in
they're
the
either
belly
born
right
a
now?
male-
Is it a
They're either
boy
born
or
a male
girl?
or a female. You know what I
Nah,
mean? Like,
they
come on,
weren't
man.
saying. They didn't want to say. They didn't want to say if it came out a boy. They weren't even going to say that. They were just going to wait till the actual baby.
Pero mira, canto pendeja. Si tú
3-year-old.
miras ultrasound, what is it? A bicho or a chocha in there? Let me know. What is it? Like, it's easy, simple.
But as of right now, according to them, it's a bichocha.
Fucking chocha, bro. Jesus.
Oh,
Yo, you better stop, man, because that's gonna stick, bro. That's gonna become a thing.
Yeah, well, bichocha.
Chocha.
There you go, cancel culture. Now you have a word.
Cancel that one, culture.
You better,
A
hey, Lil,
bichocha.
you better go trademark that real quick, bro. You know what I mean?
Hashtag
It's silly, man. It is so silly, and it's like it seems like these like people want to go out of their way to be outrageous. You know what I mean? It's like that's the thing these days. It's just to go out of your way to be outrageous. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna defy. You want to defy science. You want to defy that. You know, like the human body, and say, "Oh, well, we'll find out when." Come on, man. Like Kenny
that
says, it
brings
either
me
has a
to-
vagina or it has a penis. It's a male or a female. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. And
That-
you know what? If y'all want to hate me for saying that because I'm saying, yo, cut the shit out, then you know what? Deal with it. You know, hey, comment at the bottom. Comment at the bottom.
Well,
I'm tired of your nonsense, man.
Yeah.
I try to be on your side. I try to fight for you guys, and you turn around and you pull this nonsense. I can't ride with y'all no more, man. Get out of here.
So it's safe to say that cancel culture, y'all can hold the carrot.
You have been canceled.
You're
As
gonna
far
get
as
your
your
carrot.
goes, goes.
Y'all should get, yeah, exactly. Y'all canceled, man. Y'all can't. I'm tired of y'all. That's it. I'm done.
You've been canceled by the executive.
Kenny, what else? You know what? You know I'm done with these people. What else we got, Kenny? What else
But
we got on the
Speaking
docket?
speaking about stupid people, like and people wanting to get famous, you know, because they do. The idiot that took his 2-year-old daughter and went inside the elephant enclosure at the zoo. Shout out to that guy right there for parent of the fucking year.
Yo, you I didn't
And
even.
the elephant charged at them. The
There's
elephant
video.
turned around and
There's video
charged
footage,
at
right, Kenny?
Yeah, no,
Oh, oh. Oh.
and he dropped the baby.
And he dropped the baby. Yeah, there's footage. There's footage. Can't deny it.
So you brought this to my attention, right? Because this is the first time I'm hearing this story. And yo, allegedly this guy hopped over several barriers to get to this elephant.
He was
You would
determined.
think you
He
would
was
think after
determined.
yo, you would think after the second or third barrier, you start second thinking, like, man, the reason why they have so many barriers is that maybe I shouldn't be in an elephant in an enclosure with an elephant. Yeah.
He was
But
like,
he was straight hopping. He hopped seven barriers with a kid in tow to see an
determined.
elephant up close.
He was
How
determined.
close do you got it? Yo, come on, bro.
Elephants are pretty big, man.
How close you gotta get? How close you gotta get?
I'm good seeing it from afar.
He was like,
I'm good,
Karki,
right from
you want
TV.
to see an elephant today? Let's do it.
You want to pet an elephant? Daughter, let's go. Let's hop over these
You wanna
7
see that elephant,
barriers.
sweetie? Let's jump these 7 barriers and do it. You're gonna see an elephant today because Daddy said so.
Up close and personal, HD status.
The fucking
So
elephant's like, oh, what is this?
So after surviving, homie gets arrested, and now he has a $100,000 bail.
He's in there.
All because why?
because he's a
Hey,
fucking
You
moron.
think people have more common sense these days? It's the age of information, but people lack information. It's crazy.
People lack in common sense is what they lack in.
Yeah, they common sense went out the door. I think the late 90s, early 2000s was probably the end of the
Common
common
sense.
sense era, bro.
Yo, but what I'm reading, the elephant was messing with them. Like he juked them. Like he charged at them and then stopped. Like I don't think he was just trying to scare. No, I think the elephants are sinvergüenza of the week, bro.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was playing with him.
No, he charged them and then just stopped. he was just
he's like,
he
you
was just
thought.
he was just messing with them, yo. But that's crazy, man. Like, yo, like.
But
I
there's a
don't
lot.
get it.
There's a lot of those videos and those situations where people go and go into the enclosures of these wild animals. The one lady, right? The one lady in the I believe it was the Bronx Zoo.
Was it with the baby
The
that they had to kill the gorilla?
What was that?
The one that had to kill the gorilla because the
No,
baby
it
was
was
Harambe?
lion. She went to a lion enclosure. It was a black lady. I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
But that might have been a mental health issue because I mean that's the only thing I can see.
She was trying to take a selfie with it, right, or some shit like that.
My guy, you're in a freaking lion enclosure, bro. Like, what do you think is gonna? She got
She was
lucky,
like-
bro. She walked
She
away.
was like, this is gonna be the best TikTok ever.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah, but like I hope this guy gets evaluated because that sounds like a mental health issue. Come on, man, really? Like, you don't take it. You hop 7 berries with your daughter?
Mhm.
Bet you he got about 5,000 new followers because of that shit.
Man, he was really trying to earn that Dad of the Year mug. He was really trying to earn that. Like I don't get it, man. It's just that's crazy, man. There was another crazy story, right, Ken? Like there was something else that went down this week that I missed. I don't know how.
With all the fuckery going on in the airports, apparently on a flight from Newark to Miami, there was an altercation with 2 passengers, and the suspect, by the way, I will name, his name is John Yurkovich, ended up biting the other guy's ear off after having an altercation with another guy. He had like 3 people he had beef with, and he decided to bite the one guy's ear off. And it's funny because when they landed the plane in South Carolina, the dude had meth on him with intention to sell. He had possession with intention to sell. The guy was a fucking drug dealer.
That's it. There's a don't get high on your own supply situation right there.
What do you do with meth at the airport? What do you call it? Like, yo, meet me at gate 35. Meet me at gate 35. I got you. Like, what do you?
You would think though. You would think you carrying, you're gonna be very, very just chill the whole time, not looking for no type of red flags or anything. Yeah, right. Thinking he looks like a Unabomber. Look at him.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be low key. The motherfucker decided to go Mike Tyson and bite somebody's
I was
ear
gonna
off.
say, yo, John Mike Tyson Yurkovich. He did a Mike Tyson at 30,000 feet in the air, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, yo, like.
So he's a candidate. He's a candidate of Sinvergüenza of the week.
Yeah.
I think we got a winner.
Yeah, he broke somebody's
got a winner.
nose. Yeah, he did a few things before they actually tackled the guy, bro. I mean, that must have been some good shit because it made him stronger.
No, I've never done meth or whatever the fuck that is, but I hear that shit gives you superpowers, bro, beyond belief. Super strength powers too.
Fuck all that. I'm good.
And it makes
right here. Hashtag honey candy, 500 milligrams of
does that
cannabis.
does that make ears tasty? You know,
They're
he's
so,
like,
so good.
like, yo, I'm in the mood for some ear right now. I'm in the mood for some ear.
Bears.
Yo, you always got all the good stuff, man.
But Kenny, 500 milligrams. I mean,
Kenny likes it. He likes it potent. He likes it
500
potent.
milligrams, man. 500 milligrams for me is nothing, man.
Last time, just see me on planet Earth.
Kenny, yo, hey Lou, Kenny's about to take off. There's only gonna be two of us.
Yeah, I know.
Soon.
Only
We're gonna have to carry the
it's only a
show.
matter of time.
We're gonna have to
I
carry
will
the
tell you
show.
this, though. I will tell you this. When I go, I will keep an eye out for Vic.
Oh man.
You think he's on Saturn watching a documentary? Yo, but that's wild, man. Like, can you imagine the guy just sitting there minding his own business, and some dude just comes and takes a piece of your ear off just out of nowhere?
And
bro?
the whole
Like,
thing started over
the horror.
That's unfortunate.
like a little bit of elbow room, I think it was. You know how you sometimes you bump the guy next to you?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Motherfucker just went.
Clearly, that must have been Spirit Airlines with the real tight ass fucking seats.
Yo, but yo,
Shout out
you
to
know,
Spirit.
I'm reading right now, bro. They had to use a Benadryl injection to calm the dude down. Like the dude
Hey,
was like wilding up in the
Valgarete.
like. How did the doctor get on? Like, do they keep Benadryl injections on planes? Like, how did he get on with that? Like, we're talking about the
They
guy
have
with
to
the
have that
meth. How did the
because-
doctor get on with a Benadryl injection?
Yeah, it was a
Doctor in the house.
Doctor, God knows what else he
Yo,
had
that's
on.
crazy, man. That's wild. Yo, it's crazy. Like a lot of wild things happened this week, and I've been like oblivious to it, man.
It's like
yeah.
Did
the
you
weather's
see?
getting warmer and everybody's just cabin fever, bro. I just think it's gonna come out hard.
Watch in 3 weeks when it's real warm. COVID all of a sudden just goes away. It just goes away. COVID, there's no COVID in 3 weeks. Watch. There's no talk about COVID. The news don't even say, the stats about COVID anymore. It just
It's already happening. It's
Mask
already
is
happening.
gonna
Dude.
be $1.99 for
Yeah.
a 50 pack.
Yo, gas is expensive, bro. Like right now, it's like what? Like I was like paying like I had half a tank and it was like $30. I was like, holy shit, what's going on, bro? Like I don't know. Like everything's coming back to normal. Gas shouldn't be going up. I need to stay.
I filled up my truck the other day.
All right, we need
fucking-
another. Listen, we need another pandemic. Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the quiet. I enjoyed the open roads, the cheap gas. Let's go.
Everything's going back to normal again, bro.
I'm actually looking. I'm in the market for a diesel truck lately, so I want to get diesel now because
Oh, you got to be careful though, Lou. You know, diesel's like just as expensive as regular gas.
no, it's a little bit more expensive, but it'll last you a lot longer.
Yeah, the engine lasts longer.
Yeah, then no, not just the engine, but the diesel gas. The diesel will take you further than regular gas.
Yeah.
So
You
Only thing I don't like
get
about
so you
diesel
gonna
is
get
the noise. That's the only thing I don't like
you're
about
gonna have folks with the climate change folks chasing after you. Then huh? Is that you're gonna have the
they
smokestacks.
have that. They have that.
You're gonna have the smokestacks so the old
I'm gonna have to
diesel,
do-
the
yeah,
old
the
Cummings,
stacks,
the
yeah,
old
yeah.
Cummings.
They're gonna be picketing in front of your house. Sell that truck. Sell that truck.
Oh, good. It's welcomed over here by where I live, so I'm good.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
How about President Biden taking that fall?
Yo,
Did you see that? The memes. Oh,
No, the means, dude. There was one
It was-
of Randy Savage. What was that? Who was it? Was it Macho Man Randy Savage? You seen
with
that
the
one? He's like,
elbow, with the elbow.
oh, yeah. That shit was funny.
Listen. I'm glad he's all right, man. But it was bound. It was bound to happen, bro. He's an old dude, bro. And he for being an old guy, almost 80, he got a hop in his step. But sometimes he'd be overconfident.
Too over, and that was
He overconfident.
Right. And there you go.
Yo, his knee. Yo, he was like trying to hop up them stairs, and his knee said nope. his one knee was like nope. Not today. Not today, bro.
that knee was like, come back here, you old whippersnapper.
Yo, that
He was
knee
all
was
cool.
like, not today.
He looked good doing it at first. He was hopping up there like Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
He goes, bang, and they was like, bang again. I was like, whoa, easy. You need to calm the fuck down.
Yo, I know Kamala was like, oh, my time to shine.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
wait, he's okay.
Yep, she had her Keds on, boy. She was ready.
She had her Converse on, ready to go. Let's go. President Kamala, let's do it. Nah, man, I'm glad he's all right, man. But he need to chill a little bit, man. You know what I mean? Like I get it. He trying to show that he's youthful, which he's in good shape for an old guy. You know what I mean? But
How old is he? 102?
what was that?
Is he 102? How old is he?
I mean,
It's like,
he's 102. Yo,
I don't even think President Trump even tried to trottle up the stairs like that, bro.
Nah, dude. Yeah, I think he asked for escalator. They like it was. He's like, yo, let me get the escalator, man. They're like, nah, it's not in the budget. Nah, you good. Get your fat ass up there.
Yes,
But
He's
yeah, Biden be trying to do too much sometimes, man. God bless him, but he needs to chill a little bit, man.
Yeah, he's gonna be a one and done president, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he wants, man. I think he just wanted to get in and kick Trump in the ass and just
Kamala, she's gonna be the next one.
Oh yeah. I think so too, bro. I think so too.
Mhm.
Listen, I'll be all right with that.
Me too.
I'll be okay with it. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Did anybody catch the Raekwon and Ghostface Killer versus?
Oh,
Dope. Yo, the first and the last one I need to see. That was just absolutely, and it's not even a versus, bro. They were both on most of each other's catalogs. Like it was,
yes.
Most of Ghost's albums was featuring Raekwon. Most of Raekwon's albums was featuring Ghost.
they did
you know
that
what I
shit
mean?
live,
So
right?
it
That was live.
Yeah, but it was more, it was more of like a live documentary, man. It was so awesome, man. One of the best, man. I'm glad they did that. You know what I mean? Like that was incredible. It was entertaining from beginning to end, man.
They got a lot of watches from what I heard.
Oh, I think it was one of the highest watched verses since the inception. When they started doing it during the the beginning of the pandemic. But yeah, it was awesome, man. Just hearing the catalog,
Hip hop.
It's and just like the passion that Raekwon and Ghost were on there, because a lot of those were whack, bro. I seen like clips of other ones that were just like it seemed like they didn't even want to be there.
Yeah,
but these two dudes were so passionate about their catalogs, and it was awesome, man. That one's for the books.
It just felt good to see real hip hop, that culture of hip hop coming through, and they represent it very well. When Ghostface Killer came, and hold on, I got allergies, man, so I'm a little messed up. Ghostface Killer and through his bro, and that's one of my favorite songs, bro. Special Delivery, and he featured bro, when he threw that as his first song, he came strong, bro, because the beat on that and the melody and the beat and man, and
That's one of my favorites too, bro.
yeah, oh yeah, Special Delivery, the remix.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Man, listen, bro. Who else is on there? That's it.
That was G Dep. He's locked up now.
Keith Murray.
Keith
right?
Murray. That was a dope remix. Yeah, that was a dope remix.
Hard remix.
That was the introduction. That was kind of like the first introduction of the Harlem Shake.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You had all the backup dancers doing the Harlem Shake and Diddy doing the Harlem Shake. That was a good time, man. That was a good era, man. It was
a good era.
I don't want to be the old man on the lawn, man. But the 90s, and listen, I can't speak for the future, but the way this is looking out like now, it's not looking too bright. But we were privileged to live in one of the greatest eras
Big
in
facts.
human history, bro. The
Big
90s, bro. I don't care what anybody said. The 90s were in any aspect of it, from TV, from music of all genres, from movies, the greatest era, bro. The greatest decade.
From the ending of the 80s to the 90s and up, bro.
Yeah.
Because it started kicking in like the late 80s, that nice hip hop.
89, yeah. But I mean, just right down to any avenue of entertainment and even technology, the 90s was just like the greatest era, man.
Yeah, man.
And I feel blessed just to be able to have to live that whole decade. You know what I mean? Like,
shout out to Gateway.
So
My first computer was a Gateway computer.
Word. The CompuServe 2000, bro. That was my first internet service. That's when you was getting the dirty pics that were coming in at like they took like 3 hours to come in.
That's
You know what I mean?
That's when you used to dial up through AOL.
Get the discs in the mail.
Those porn pics used to come in like this.
Yeah.
You used to look at them like this.
Yo,
oh shit!
You had to plan people were planning the FAP session 3 hours later. Like, oh yeah, 9 o'clock it'll be ready. It's ready to go.
I was happy when I saw that big cow printed box getting delivered to the house. Remember those gateways used to come in those boxes look like cows?
You remember that?
Man,
I remember that, bro. Wow, you took it
Yo,
back.
you had a gateway back then. You had a gateway made, bro. You had status.
I'm talking about that was probably like that had to be like 97.
Yeah.
96, 97.
Gateway, bro. Gateway.
Yeah. I even had one before that. Y'all remember the Commodore?
I remember
that's
that.
going back. You talking
that's going back to Radio Shack days. I had a Commodore 128.
Yeah.
That was my very first computer.
That's classic. But Gateway was like the beginning. Gateway was like, you had HP at the time, but it was kind of out of reach, right? Gateway was like the first company to make home computing like truly accessible in the late 90s for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that they made a killing, even though they fell off after a few years. But
I saw a documentary about that, about IBM going after Compaq. Because
Vic probably saw it.
Yes.
We need Vic. Vic probably saw it already. We need him to break it down. But yeah, Gateway. We had Gateway. Then their first cell phones was OmniPoint. Remember OmniPoint? Pay as you go. You bought the cards.
Ericsson. I had an Ericsson.
Yeah, Ericsson with the brick phone. I'm telling you, bro, technology in the 90s was like, it wasn't advanced, but it was awesome, bro. Like
it was.
The sidekicks.
The transition from analog to digital, bro.
The two-way pagers. The two-way pagers were like when you were able to text somebody, like that was the first texting machine, the two-way pages, the Sky pages. Yeah. You know what I mean? And if you had one of those, you was balling.
Innovation was moving quickly in the 90s, bro.
Oh yeah.
Very quick.
It was neck breaking speed, bro. But it was such a great time, man. The 90s was such a great time. I don't think we'll ever have another era like that again. That was like a truly entertainment, technology renaissance that whole decade. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Alien Technology.
Alien Technology. Shout out to Gateway. Shout out to OmniPoint. Shout out to the beeper store in the corner with the color cases. You know what I mean? Shout out to all that, man.
Whoever had a sidekick. Any of y'all ever had a sidekick? You ever had that sidekick? You ever had a sidekick?
T-Mobile Sidekick. Hell yeah, I had 2 of them, bro. I had the first one and the second. Yo, that was the greatest phone ever. I still say that's the greatest phone ever.
Do you remember the first time you seen a video on your phone, bro? You remember that? When you were able to see, an actual video, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I remember where I was and everything, dude. It was on Google phone. Remember the Google phone?
Yeah. Yo, speaking of, I think it was on a Sidekick. Like the first time I saw like a video clip, they would do like little video clips.
I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah. But, speaking of videos, the 90s also gave us Video Music Box, early 90s. Y'all remember that?
Oh yeah.
Who remember them ordering Two Live Crew pop that coochie like every 10 minutes on Video Music Box?
What? That was a shit.
Every 10 minutes it was being played on video. I was like, yo, somebody just dropped another 99 cents.
Yep. It was either that channel or the channel with the squiggly lines where you could see the sex poses sometimes. I would try to watch.
Yeah.
Fucking frescos.
Yo, I think Kenny's the Sin Vergüenza of the week, bro. But I remember they had the descramblers that would never work. It was a scam. You think that you'd be good. It'll be like 2 minutes and it'll burn out. It'll be like $50 for a descrambler never worked, man. But yeah, the night again, going back to the technology was awesome back then. You know what I mean? It was awesome.
And the ability to not get caught was also a lot less than now. Now you can barely get away with shit.
Yeah, I mean, we're now entering a police state. We have been the last, 15 years. So, but like again, 90s was shout out to the 90s, man.
Shout out to
Greatest
the
era,
90s, man. Shout
greatest
out to the
decade,
90s.
greatest decade ever.
Absolutely.
So
Shout out the
Vic,
anniversary.
Vic is just straight missing, but happy anniversary to Vic and Terry.
Happy
Happy
anniversary.
anniversary, dude.
I'm
You know,
divulging. I was told I was divulging a lot of information, and I don't want to get in trouble with my bros.
the MLB has decided to open up 20%.
Who's that?
MLB.
MLB.
Good, because I want to go
Yes.
to a Mets game. I want to go to Citi Field.
I mean, I think 20% is kind of light, if you ask me. You know, being that
No, but 20% is a regular at Citi Field.
I mean,
Maybe
Well, that's-
not this year. Maybe
for
depending
not.
the
what
Mets-
field, right? Depending what field.
Yeah,
Maybe
for the
this year
Mets,
the
that's
Mets
a
will have good
for the Mets, that's a packed house.
I think they're gonna get a good crowd this year.
The Mets are doing. Well, we got Lindor, so we're gonna, we're banking on this guy that he takes us to the promised land. I mean, I don't know how you guys and your Mets, your Yankees are doing, but
Well, we'll see. According to the paper,
I don't know. It sounds like
supposed to
everybody's
go
getting
all
hurt
the way.
already.
according to the paper, we're supposed
No.
to go all the way. But you
It
got to
sounds
play
like
the games
everybody's
on the
getting hurt
field, not
already,
on the
though.
paper.
Who's
That's
hurt?
the bad part.
Wasn't,
Huh?
wasn't like 4 players already hurt?
Oh, here we go.
Stanton probably again.
Probably Stanton.
Aren't you
Was his
guys paying
contract-
him?
was it-
Aren't you guys
was
paying him
his
like $3
contract
billion?
Like 2 billion, right? Isn't he? Isn't he there already? Yeah. I mean, he's hurt every year. Every year.
And he's getting paid like $3 billion, isn't he? Isn't he got like one of like the most ridiculous contracts?
Yeah. I think he's been on now for 3 years and only played like 4 games. Hey, D-Rock, did you ever consider ever dyeing your beard? Like, ever? Like when it was coming in white or anything like that? You ever consider dyeing your beard?
I used to dye my beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to.
What-
to up to
Official
about
dye or that over the counter stuff like that.
the just for men shit.
Yeah. I've heard
Yeah, I used
nightmare
to
stories
dye
about that.
when it first started graying, I used to dye, but I think that dyeing it actually made it grayer for some reason.
Well, the thing is that I heard that the dye actually damages the whatever pigment you have naturally in your hair.
Really?
So there's a
Yeah,
lot
man.
of stories. There's a lot of
I
stories of
think that's what
guys
happened.
using that stuff and ended up being even grayer after they stopped using it.
Yeah, because I used to have a lot more black hairs. When I started using that, they started going away. But I
Yeah.
heard that if you eat black pepper, not black pepper, black sesame seeds, that it'll bring your pigment back.
I
Really?
never heard.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Black
That's,
sesame seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try it because I would
Is
like to
that-
get some black
is
back
that-
without having to dye it.
is that scientific or is that something you heard from the body, bro?
That's something that I heard from a person who knows their herbs,
An herbalist.
an herbalist, you say. Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of like when they tell me when Mom Dukes used to say, "Yo, put a penny on your forehead for your nosebleeds." You
Yeah.
think that actually worked? Like I wish there was a show that would show if there's actually scientific value behind wives' tales.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
I think that would be
or
an awesome. I think that would be an awesome concept.
it would be. Or how taking a bath with alcoholado would just take everything away. Any type of sickness.
I ain't gonna lie, I
Báñate
used
con
to-
alcoholado, eso te quita, eso te lo
I
quita.
used to huff that, man. I used to love the smell of that. I used to huff it. Bro.
Yeah, they used to smell good, bro.
Oh,
Those
man.
alcoholado baths with the hot water. Woo!
Yo,
You ever
dudes-
heard of
dudes-
the rubbing of Vicks, of the Vaporub Vicks
Yes.
on your feet, and then you put the socks over?
The socks on. Yep.
Yeah. See that's a Puerto
See,
Rican
this is-
thing, bro.
This is
Yeah.
why we need a show. We need a show to figure out if there's any scientific basis to these,
My
like the whole
mother-in-law,
penny on
bro.
the forehead.
My mother-in-law did that to me one time, bro. I was like in Fenmo, bro, like the flu and everything. And bro, she went to town on the feet and threw the socks on, bro, rubbed it all
Yeah.
in here, you know what I'm saying? Boom, all in the neck piece, bro. But I woke up like $1 million. I was like, wow, okay, I see you, mother-in-law. Okay, shout out to my mother-in-law. For real, man. So then, she came through on that one. Made me feel real good the next day. Now, I never put the I did it once or twice, try to dye, and I did it regular style with the just for men. and there was something about it that just made me feel like I had shoe polish on my face. It didn't look real, it didn't look natural. And there's a lot of dudes out there with the shoe polish face. A lot of dudes, bro. And,
Yo,
and it's just, you know, Fat Joe's one of them. Fat Joe, you
I
need
had
to
a-
stop, fam. It
Yo,
ain't,
I had a
Fat Joe.
barber. I was on the road, bro. I was on the road one time doing a gig, and I went to go get a haircut, you know, out there. And I was I think it was at Atlanta. I went to a barber shop, and I told the dude, you know, line up my beard or whatnot. And you know, if you don't line it up correctly, you can see some of, you know, I have like little spots. Yo, my man busted out, like he didn't even ask me, bro. He just started applying some stuff like to fill it in.
Yo, that's
And it just felt-
disrespectful, kid.
Bro, but the thing was, yo, it felt like straight street tar, bro. I was like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, nah, I'm good. Like, yo, I was like, yo, take that off, bro. Like, nah, I don't want to look ridiculous, bro. Like, it was like, he was just like, you could hear it spreading, bro. Like, it was like tar. And I was like, yo, this is what dudes like. I seen like dudes like their whole beard just filled with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, how's
and
that
then they're
even?
lined up real perfect, and it just doesn't look natural.
It just looks so fake, bro.
Fat Joe's one of them. You ever see Fat Joe? It looks like, yo, it looks fake. Stop, fam. Just, yo, embrace it, bro. Just like,
Yo,
I'm a
but shout
viejo,
out.
just I'm a viejo. I mean, you know,
Shout
come
out to Fat Joe though, man. What is he? 55 now? I think he just turned 50. He's
no, bro, he's not that old kid.
no,
No,
but no, 52. He's 52, and
Is
they
he
were talking
really?
about how at his age now that he's still putting out every year. He finds a way to put out some kind of like summer banger. You know what I'm saying? Like a joint that
lying.
carries.
He ain't lying. That one joint with Rihanna,
Yeah.
master.
Yo, shouts to listen, man. Shouts to Fat Joe, man. I remember copping Jealous One's Envy and Amboy Mall. Remember the mixtape store, bro? Like that's crazy how the time flies, bro. Like, but he's been consistent, like not
consistent.
album wise, but he puts a joint out every year, like it's like his mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He gets it done. He gets
You
it
gotta
done.
do it.
Shout out to Fat Joe, man.
Shout
Hell
out
yeah.
to Fat Joe. He's got a talk show too, don't he?
Well,
Does
he does a live. You know, he does the
podcast. He's got everybody got a podcast. We got a podcast. Check ours out. Hit like, subscribe, share,
and comment.
and comment.
We would
And
love to
don't
hear from you.
forget-
And if you don't be, and if you see Vic, it'd be funny if we see Vic commenting once we make this live. Vic will be commenting on the. You guys suck.
This has been another episode, number 5 of the Bros No Show. T-Rock, Gumby, and unfortunately, not Vic.
Vic, where you at,
Thanks
Vic?
for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribe, and comment. We love you. Good night. Peace out.
See y'all on episode 6.